Let's go. Let's go.
You must still think you at work.
Live show. Welcome back to WWTF. We want the fastest game show on MikeC.
And I'm Fred Y, I think.
Hey, hey, y'all, this live thing, we still trying to get used to it. You know what I'm saying? We mess up every time, but that's all good. All good, man. What a crazy world we live in.
Oh,
the world
yeah,
that
man.
finally brought us PlayStation 5, bro. That's what we're talking about today, man. The final reveal of PlayStation 5.
And we talking about, Kane, shut up. Not while I'm on the show, then shut up. So we're going to be talking about PlayStation and Xbox today, Mike.
Okay. Oh, are you throwing in your Xbox, huh?
Yeah. We're going to throw in the Xbox. And big news to everybody. Mike, did you hear that Cyberpunk or whatever the hell it's called, it's been canceled? It's been it has another release date. Now it's coming out in November.
Get the hell up out of here, bro.
Yeah.
No, I did not hear that. I was looking forward to September, so November.
Yeah.
So we're going to get a launch console with
Yeah. You can buy it for $700 at Walmart right now. You can
get out of here, man. This is the old generation, not the new one, right?
Yeah. The old generation. And before we start getting into it, me and Mike was having a conversation about, y'all know what's going on, this pandemic and stuff like that. And Mike, I did a show recently, a couple of weeks ago, about the girl who brought this all this awareness together. I mean, unfortunately, Mr. Floyd and Breonna Taylor, they had to get their life taken away. But I said that the little girl, the 17-year-old girl, I can't think of her name right now, Daniela Frazier, that's what it is, Daniela Frazier, or something like that. I know I'm butchering up her first name, but I was saying that she should be in the history books just as Rosa Parks was in the history books for that movement, because both of these ladies went on their day and they didn't know that they were going to become a part of history. Miss Parks went on the bus. She refused to give up her seat, and then that's when that movement and all that other stuff started. This young lady, Miss Frazier, she filmed 8 minutes and 43 seconds of a man's life being murdered, being taken by a police officer. So, you know, I think that she should be in the history books. You know what I'm saying? Not only her, but the other two people that were involved. The guy that you can hear narrate, and then the white lady that was, I guess it was an EMT. She was like, let me check his pulse. And they refused to. But we're not going to get all political today, man. Let's just kind of keep it like lighthearted, because we're going through enough right now.
You got that right, brother.
And I forgot to turn my light on, but I can't get up because, you know, being quarantined and staying at home. I just want to show the top half.
Hey, so you relax right now, huh?
Yes,
bro, join the club.
I'm very relaxed right now. All right.
It's all good. It's all good.
So,
okay. Well, let's start off with PlayStation reveal. PlayStation 5 finally got revealed. So, what I thought about the reveal, I already know what Fred thinks about the reveal, but we're going to ask Fred after I talk about this. So I think the PlayStation 5 reveal was very well put together. It seemed very organized, as far as what they put out there and what to expect. As far as with this, you actually saw actual gameplay instead of the promise of saying this is strictly gameplay and something like that. As far as what they could do, you saw it's a good Kickstarter with Spider-Man. So this is like a standalone type of version with Spider-Man. So you start Miles Morales. So that's a great kickoff. That's something new that we're going to be playing at launch time. So that's a good plus for that. You also have Ratchet and Clank, A Rift Apart. So this playable this trailer for us with the Ratchet and Clank actually showed what you can look forward to with PlayStation as far as the environments being generated just like that, and as far as the ray tracing on let's say on the ground, and also on Clank as well. Beautiful lights and visuals. I really didn't watch the video with headphones on, so because they're really pushing that 3D type of immersive sound. So I'm looking forward to actually experiencing that. They had a couple of duds. Well, I won't say duds, but stuff I'm not really interested in. As far as some of the racing games, but a lot of games I thought I wouldn't be interested in as well too. All in all, I really think the highlights were the Ratchet and Clank, the Spider-Man, as well as the Horizon. I'm murdering stuff just like Fred. I know Fred. Please excuse me. Horizon Zero Dawn, which they're trying to push for release next year. I'm like, wow. So, is it true that far as with the PlayStation, it's easier to develop for, and that they're able to get games out much faster, being that the actual hardware can actually help alleviate some of the long processes of game development? So that's good far as with that. But my only thing about this being the great reveal of it, I love the design. It's brand new, it's futuristic. It's definitely a change of pace instead of the same old block type of style. A lot of people, as far as their design cues, were like how it did like a V type of shape, indicating 5. If you don't look at the console, you see like a V type of shape. So that's pretty cool how they did that. We really don't know, as far as all in all, what the peripherals can do. So you got your HD camera as well as your DualSense controller. Of course, you get the 3D the wireless headphones as well too. And they're coming out with a digital version too, which is, I think, it's smart for like some of those consumers that want to save space with just digital. But far as with that, far as saving, you don't know far as what type of hard drive this is coming out inside, what exactly can it hold. Is it going to be 1 terabyte, less than that, more than that? I like me personally, I'm gonna get the disc version because I like to have my DVDs and all that other old stuff I like to play, as far as the 4K Blu-rays and everything like that. So I'm getting the disc version as well too. But also creates an interesting point as far as how much is this system going to cost, because they're coming out with 2 consoles at the same time. So is it going to be a difference of $100 each or $50 each? You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff that goes into that. But all in all, the PlayStation presentation really well put together. The other game I'm interested in is that Deathloop, but of course that's from a third-party studios. But I'm really excited as far as what's coming out. I'm more excited about the PlayStation 5 than about the Xbox coming out, just as far as just the backlog of what they offer as far as exclusive titles, as far as for that. So, but the question is, as far as which one's going to be more powerful? Supposedly Xbox is, but PlayStation is doing stuff differently. So that's all I thought about the conference. It's really, really well put together. I'm excited for it. Fred, what you think?
All right, so as you was talking, I'm showing them the trailer of the PlayStation 5. For me, I got to be honest with y'all. When I saw it, I thought it was quite boring. I thought that I fell asleep on it. I'm so excited to watch this thing, and I fell asleep on it. And then when I woke up, I said, "Dag, let me go ahead and play it again." And then I fell asleep on it again. I had to watch it again, man. For me, this thing was like watching Counting Sheep.
Watching Counting Sheep. Because the console is white though, so
I really wasn't all that excited for it. Now I'm just going back to the PlayStation's website, and like what Mike was talking about with the two different consoles and the gameplay. Well, when I was telling Mike about, like, when I was seeing the trailer for Spider-Man, I wasn't really too excited about it because the graphics that I saw were they look just as good as the PlayStation 4's version of Spider-Man with just, it looked like DLC content to me. So that I really wasn't excited for. I mean, I'm excited that they got another Spider-Man game, but to me, it's just the same city, the same everything, and then you just have Miles as a character doing all that stuff all over again in the wintertime because they're putting it in the same area of New York that they had before. So for me, it's like they took out Peter Parker and then put him in. So we're going to see all the same things again. Now, the load times are probably going to be a lot faster, but will we have the same areas? For me, I like the fact that the Spider-Man game is coming out. What I would have rather have them to do was to expand the world on that Spider-Man, because when you look at the map, it looks like it can be expanded. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's something that I wish they would have done, including that game. And also with The Last of Us coming out tomorrow, you can download it right now because Mike is downloading his copy. I guarantee you, mark my words, they're going to come out with a PlayStation 5 version of The Last of Us. Watch what I say.
Yeah, I believe that.
Watch what I say. They definitely going to come out with that. So, are you going to want to play that twice? What I wish they would do, what Microsoft is doing, is upgrading. Like, if you buy that version, then you automatically get the upscalable version or the better version of PS7. What do they call it?
They call it smart delivery.
Smart delivery. Hopefully, they do something like that. And the other thing that has me worried about this console, I mean, either way, I'm going to get it, right?
Right.
Depending on the price is if I get it day one or I'm going to have to wait, you know what I'm saying, a couple of days to get it. But the thing about this is PlayStation needs to take a bite out of Microsoft books as far as having to be able to daisy chain multiple hard drives. Like this hard drive that I got, I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see it. The Seagate hard drive. See, this is a USB 2.0 hard drive, right? But then at the beginning, well, you can't see it, Mike. I don't know if you. I'll show it to you real quick. You see it? You see at the front it has 2 additional USB ports. So this can be daisy chained, right? So when I use this with my Xbox, I can keep daisy chaining 100 different hard drives. Externals. Yeah. And now I got the Sega 32X effect going on in the power strip. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know what the Sega 32X power strip, if y'all had the Sega 32X, the Sega CD, you had to use more than one power strip because it had the big bulk. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Or some of y'all don't. The pains of the 32-bit war days.
Oh boy, I tell you, all the good old days.
And with that is we're just seeing the front of this thing. So we're seeing one USB port and one USB-C type port. Are they going to make daisy chainable hard drives for this thing? Especially when you're dealing with the all digital. The all digital for me would be a secondary console, something that you would put like upstairs. You would put the main console in your man cave, and you would put the just a digital version, like upstairs, somewhere else. So that would be like a go-to secondary system for me, because you're going to have to constantly keep deleting stuff and then reloading stuff. And as we know, with the pains of PT, and Mike can tell you firsthand.
Yeah, I lost
it. When you delete that stuff, some of that stuff you may not be able to get back. You know what I'm saying?
Again.
Yeah. Ask Mike about PT. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so mad, boy.
Ask him about that. But and then just the look of it, I think it looks like something that would have came out in the 90s or the early 2000s as a look. Hey, I don't care what this system looks like. It can look like an empty bottle of Coca-Cola, just as long as it performs the way that we want it to perform.
That's right.
You know, with all the accessories and all that other stuff, other than like the HD camera, which you're probably going to need with VR2 and
whenever that comes out.
Yeah. The other stuff, I'm not really wowed about the system because none of the gameplay that I saw, like Ratchet and Clank, that would look good on any system. You can go back to PS3 and play Ratchet and Clank and it'll look good. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't see where the PlayStation 5 was saying, hey, look, buy me. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm sorry. I just didn't see it yet. And car games, any car game or motorcycle game that you make is going to look phenomenal. You know, the raindrops on the windscreen and all that other stuff and the thunder and, you know what I'm saying, and the crashes. All them car games look good. But that's just not enough for me. You know what I'm saying? GTA 5. If they would announce something like GTA 6, and then they're saying GTA 5 bigger and expanding or whatever, if they're talking about bringing all the GTA games together as one big open world, then I would have been like, yeah, I'm excited about this. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, they're gonna bleed more people pockets with. They're saying if you buy it day one, you get Grand Theft Auto Online for free. That's one good thing.
I already beat Grand Theft Auto on PlayStation 3. But I did buy the PlayStation 4 version because it was awesome.
Yeah. I mean, but like with The Last of Us, I played it on PS3, and then when the PS4 came out, I got it. But I'm telling you, it's collecting dust because I didn't want to do all that stuff all over again, man. I ain't want to do all that stuff all over again.
You thought about it when you started, like, no.
Yeah, I was excited to get it. I was like, let me pick it up. I'm looking at the visuals, and I'm like, yeah, this does look better than it did on PS3. But then I think a commercial or something came on, and I went to go fix a sandwich, and then I forgot all about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was the end of that. But they're saying November the 20th is the day that it's supposed to come out because something leaked out on Amazon. So, but then they're saying the price is going to be like $400, $450, and it's going to be cheaper for the digital version. But the
other version $540 or something like $560. They really don't price. They just guesstimating as far as what was released was it was over in France. As far as they were saying that it's 499 francs for this version and like 399 for the disc. So that averages off to 560 for one and then 4 something for the other.
I just want to know what the back of this unit looks like because it has to have. I guarantee it's going to have some type of proprietary connection for that camera because it's not. I guess you're not going to just be able to hook up a regular camera. And I think somebody at the door because somebody, Kane and them keep barking.
Fantastic.
But they'll be all right. They down there letting loose.
Okay, Fred. So you're not that excited about the thing, but you want to talk about the Xbox as well too.
Before we get off the PlayStation, don't make no mistake about it. I am excited about getting this. I am excited about getting the PlayStation 5 because like I told you yesterday, my PlayStation Pro is sounding like it's about to take off, and the disk drive, I have to turn it off and then stick a disk in there to turn it on so the disk can go in there. And I think that happened when the power went out here, and then I was reloading all of the games back on there, all like 700 games, and I was just loading disc after disc. And I guess it said, look, I'm tired, man. Why don't you go to sleep? I'm not going to work no more. And it just quit on me. And so now I got to turn the unit off, eject this, the disc, and then stick the disc in there to turn it back on. So I'm not going to buy another PS Pro, and I'm not going to go back to the first generation PlayStation 4. So I'm gonna have to go.
Well, right?
I'm gonna have to go ahead and get. Hopefully, it's backwards compatible. If not, I'll be like, y'all want to play a game? All right, hold on. Let me turn it off first. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be no. Oh, I'm gonna have to get one from the pawn shop. There
you go. But, hey, but I have been having problems with my PlayStation as well too, because like sometimes it won't start up and everything like that. I'm thinking this is something, but I think consoles. You know, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but there's a lot of updates on consoles that kind of try to forcing you to get the next console, bro. Just like the phones.
Just like iPhone.
Just something to think about. Just something to think about, you know what I'm saying?
And this is off topic, but if y'all have an iPhone and y'all do some money for your carrier, because Apple got sued, and their lawsuit states that people that own iPhones get some money back because they were sending out updates to slow down their phones. Like for me, whenever I try to make a call, it takes me about 5 minutes to make a call. And like I told my little brother Mark yesterday, I was like, if I got to make a call on my phone and I'm getting robbed or I'm about to get shot, I got to tell my attacker, like, hold up, man. Give me 5 minutes because my phone's still booting up. Let me go ahead and make this call real quick so I can tell him you about to kill me. I mean, my iPhone is... that's another subject within this entirety. But let's go to Xbox. Let's go back to the Xbox website. All right, let's talk about Xbox Series X.
Go ahead, Fred. I'll let you lead this one since you love Xbox. Go ahead.
You know what? For everything that they saying about this console, I'm really excited for it. I'm more excited for it than what I am with that. The thing that I like about what Xbox is doing, and I'll play the video for y'all.
The fridge design.
Yeah. Like I said, it can look like a turd. It can look like what I have to pick up on the side of the house when I let my dogs out to go use the bathroom. As long as this thing works and it does what it's supposed to do, I'm cool with it. But the thing about Xbox is I think they're kind of listening to their consumers. Now, yeah, I don't know the price of this thing, but the thing about even the original Xbox chaining multiple hard drives, we all know that these games are going to be massive, large, and to keep the price down on these consoles, they're not going to ship with 8 terabytes of hard drive space. What I would like, what I don't see in Xbox, is that maybe you can upgrade the internal hard drive. You know, SSDs, they don't come in like a 8 terabyte form factor. You would have to get the big mechanical hard drive that you can get 8 terabytes in. If that was the case, then I'm cool with it. But as a person that does build PCs and as a PC tech, from what I'm seeing in this console, I don't see any room for them to put that type of hard drive in it. But the ability to daisy chain, and if they're saying that this is backwards compatible, I can take everything that I have on all of my external drives, hook it up to this thing, and they can do that. What was it called, Mike? Smart
delivery.
Smart delivery. I can take that I can take that smart delivery and I can play all my games. You know what I'm saying? What got me was the Hellblade on that, right? The Hellblade. Now they saying that was actual gameplay, but I really don't believe that. I think that was like
that looks so cinematic.
Cinematic. It really was.
I'm sorry.
It really was.
Sorry, that looks so cinematic.
And with the car games, like I said again, raindrops and the thunderstorms. Hey, every car game looks good to me, but that's for my type of games. I want something that's more realistic. And if Hellblade, if the gameplay is realistic like that, then we got a winner on our hands with this console right here. You understand? But everything I like everything that the Xbox is doing. I like the style, the aesthetics of this thing. Everything about it. They're being truly transparent. They came out with it. Even they had one YouTuber that dissect this thing. We know what the innards look like, and we know like maybe 80% of what this thing does. Now I'm looking at the back of it. One of the things I don't like are these memory cards, these terabyte memory cards that I know it's going to cost a fortune. And 1 terabyte is not really sufficient enough to put a game on. One or two games. That's probably it. And then you're going to have to carry around all these extra. That doesn't make any sense. It's just like what they did with the Xbox 360, those memory cards and stuff like that. I don't know how many of those were lost before.
Yeah.
But just looking over some of the games that are supposed to be coming out, the only thing that really wowed me was that was it. Other than that, everything else kind of looked the same to me. You know?
And you know, the one good thing that Microsoft does have going for it is that smart delivery type of system. So they're keeping you all up in the same family, which they do offer you. The Game Pass is a great addition for Xbox. It's one of like the smartest things that they came out with, because it gives you so much access to great games that you pay for a monthly thing, about $10 a month, depending on which way you want to do it. And that's pretty good if you're like on a budget and you want to play all these games but you can't really get it. So the Game Pass is a great option as far as with that. That's what they're doing right with Microsoft and that smart delivery with that. But they're just losing on far as exclusivity. I'm recording. They're just losing on far as exclusivity, as far as the actual games that comes out. Hold on. back noise. Fantastic. All right, they're just losing out on as far as what they offer as exclusive titles, because the only big thing that Microsoft has is Halo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They need to get with these exclusive, because they bought a whole bunch of companies, far as that's underneath their Xbox brand now. So hopefully they can generate actual good IP that people can look forward to. Like, man, this is really good. I think we're going to stick with this. You know, but that's the only thing I see that Microsoft is lacking as far as what they choose to give out to people.
I mean, just a lot of people don't know the terminologies of like teraflops and terabytes and all that other stuff. People just want a console that's going to perform, and produce better graphics, better worlds, slower load times and stuff like that, and more
faster load times, not slower.
I mean, faster load times and just better games in general, massive worlds. You know, for years we have been asking for them to put games like GTA, put all of the GTAs together in one big world. We thought it was
Right.
possible on the last gen consoles, and I can't believe that we're saying last gen
Last
as
gen
in like
already.
Xbox One and PlayStation 4. We thought that it was capable back then, and they led us to believe that that was capable. But now they was like, well, nah, it's not. And now they're saying like something. If this console is not capable of collecting all the GTA games together and putting it in one big world, I think that a lot of people are going to be disappointed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope
Mm-hmm.
this is not uh like the Wii U and the Wii thing. Don't give us this big console now and then a year or so later, oh well, that wasn't the big console. This is the big console. You know, we're going to run out of faith with these with
Yeah.
Microsoft and PlayStation, and the
Right.
and the other stuff that that other people are asking for is the ability to upgrade their consoles just like PC
Yeah.
gamers are able
Yes.
to
Yeah.
upgrade their consoles.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a better market if the PlayStation and Xbox came out and they said, "Hey, yeah, we can upgrade the graphics cards, and they'll be custom made graphics cards or custom made CPUs, processors,
Mm-hmm.
custom made, you know, I mean, being able to swap out the hard drives, increase the memory, or that, all that
There you
stuff."
go. There you go,
Oh,
yard, and looking at those videos, man. I tell you, you can't watch those videos, Fred.
no, I ain't watching the PlayStation thing. But that's what we're asking for. That would be
Right.
my ideal of a next generation console. Let me be able
Mm-hmm.
to let me be able to update all the internals. That way
Right.
you can stay up because they're trying to compete with the PC anyway.
Exactly. That's exactly what they're doing anyway, because introducing this ray tracing and all the other stuff are what they're using in SSDs and everything. So this is like a mini PC. I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
really, when you look at it, both of these consoles coming out are mini PCs coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So we shall see what they put in the boxes. But and for those that have like both systems, you know, as far as I have both, me and Fred got everything. We got
Mm-hmm.
the Xbox and all that stuff and everything. But as far as our go-to just for different things is I found myself when the exclusive come out from PlayStation, I'm playing that majority than playing Xbox. When it's a dry time, I go to Xbox and look at the Game Pass store and see, damn, I never played this. I heard it was good, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
playing this thing. So it's a lot to offer as far as on different things for different people. Some people are strictly PlayStation, some people are strictly Xbox, but I'm just strictly about games, man. The game is fun. Depending on where I play it, I'm gonna play it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So that's just how I am.
I mean, that's what you got to do, man. It's I'm 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 just like this generation. You are still able to produce so many games,
Beautiful game. Yeah.
quality games. Look at God of War. That's all I got to say. God of War, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, wow. I mean, like, really, because we had this conversation before, like, when we was up there talking about next gen
Mm-hmm.
games. It's funny that it's coming up now. How far? What is like a stopping point far as with graphics? You know what I'm saying? Because you have something like that, it's right like realism already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what's the stopping point? You know what I'm saying? Because you play games like on Nintendo and stuff like that isn't graphically far as with the Xbox and the PlayStation, but everybody's just looking for a good game to have fun with and play.
I mean, how much farther can you go with this game?
Yep, you're right. When it's far too far, you know what I'm saying? Be like me and Fred being controlled up in the game and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just want something better than what we getting for now. Am I asking for too much for that?
Mm,
Maybe so, but I don't know, man. I mean, it's just I would like I would like more than what they're giving me right now. I mean, I'm satisfied with what they have right now, but I honestly would want more. I would definitely want more. because I'm. You can say I just got this daggone PlayStation and just got the Xbox.
Yeah.
And now already they're talking about giving us something else.
I mean, they think our wallets are right.
Yeah. I mean, do they know it's a pandemic right now? And who's going to be able to afford some of this stuff, man?
I know, bro.
And we don't even know if we're going to be able to get it at the time that it's supposed to come out or not.
Correct.
We don't know that.
Yep.
So, you know, it's crazy, man. It's really crazy. But hopefully all this stuff would. I'm not gonna say one of those Trump things like it's gonna dissipate, it's gonna go away, and poof, be gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna go no way. And like I said, I'm trying not to be political today because this is not the platform for it. You got to go to the other platform to see that. Those cursing and swearing like, "Dang, Fred, do you know any normal words other than that?" I'm like, yeah, I do. But
oh man,
PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X coming out this holiday season. Will we pick them up? I definitely will. Hopefully, you know. I mean, I got a kidney going on eBay if somebody want to buy it to help me pay for one of these consoles. Because you got any kidneys you trying to sell, Mike?
No, I need to keep both of mine. They're in a good location. They haven't caused me no pain, so yeah, I'm keeping the boys together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I wish I had more than one kid because I would probably sell the one that I didn't like. So I could try.
Can I trade them for the PlayStation 5?
Take them right in the Best Buy to the trade counter. Like, here, how much can I get for Lord Darryl? But yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. It's going to pan out, man. I think we're going to get no matter what we say about this, they're going to be awesome systems, PlayStation and Xbox. The only thing that we strive to y'all, and Mike will agree with this, do not reserve it from GameStop. Don't reserve your consoles from GameStop because they're about to go out of business.
Yeah.
Do not reserve your games from GameStop. I guarantee you, when you go inside there, they're gonna be like, do you want to get on the list for the pre-orders? Like, no, I don't have $400 just to give y'all. No, I don't. Because they're gonna take your money. Do not reserve these consoles from GameStop. Don't.
That's right.
That's like reserving it from Toys R Us. And where's Toys R Us at right now? If you want to reserve your thing from GameStop, you might as well go find a KB Toy Store or Beverages or EB Games to try to find and reserve it there. You'll have better luck reserving this at Morton's. On what's that? Pennsylvania Avenue. And Morton's ain't even there no more. Just go to bed and say, I want to reserve the PlayStation 5. You'll get it quicker there than going to GameStop to get it. I'm telling y'all have been warned. Do not give your money to GameStop for this console. Whew. Y'all gonna be some sad jokers.
You good, brother?
Now that I talked about GameStop, I trashed them for the day. I think we through, man. I think we through.
All right, so like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's Gamershow for the night. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Notify when we drop videos like these. And don't forget to see us next time.
Hey, man, please remember to like, subscribe, and follow all our social media networks. Join our SteamWest community and our website community where you can try to get some free stuff.
All right. And don't forget to leave comments, because we do respond to our comments, good, bad, or sad.
Yes, we do.
And we'll see you next And we'll see you next time on WWTF.
Let me find the outro first before I end it. Oh yeah, from the Gamer Show. Did I say that right? Y'all know how we do. It's a quarantine edition.
We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
All right, later, y'all.